some fell Canuck creature that drags herself out of the Canadian Shield once a season to talk about a Luxebox. I'm finally back. Hey beauty warriors, welcome or welcome back to Battle Tested Beauty. If you're new here, hello, welcome, my fellow Canadians, most y'all. Hello, I love you. Hi, my name's Nicole. Today we're here to talk about the 2020 Winter Luxebox. So the Luxebox is a Canadian quarterly subscription service. It's $29.99 per season. Build the month before, and you get between 5 and 8 items in your box. Typically, I see between like 5 and 7 items. It can be a mix between minis and full size. Oftentimes, it contains a Canadian brand. This time, it didn't. And sometimes it even contains like full size, really dope things, like dope big brands. This one didn't. So my box this season contains 7 items. I liked most of them. I disliked one of them. I really hated one of them. I didn't love anything in this box though. Overall value is about 135 Canadian dollars. I did not include the items that had no retail value. So there's 2 minis that are in here that are like mini minis. So they're not even available for sale. So I couldn't get a price on them. So I was like, ugh, cheap shite. First item in my box that I want to talk about is the Hikari Sky's the Limit Lash Serum. I've definitely been using a lot of lash serums, eyebrow growth serums, because I'm, a lady of my 30s and I plucked all my damn eyebrows out in the late 90s, early 2000s. So we're desperately trying to grow that back. So I've tried a lot of products. This one does work. It won't regrow hair that doesn't exist any longer. Like it's over for you. That's it. But it did grow my lashes quickly. I usually lash serums, you should be able to see something within about a week of using it consistently. And actually guys, remember, put it right on your skin. Don't just like try and put it on the hair. It won't do squat if you're using a lash or brow serum or whatever. You have to put it on the skin so it gets into the follicle. I used it for a week, definitely saw some results. My dumbass didn't take a picture, like a before picture, but take my word for it. It did grow. It did grow nicely, and I'm impressed with it. Would I buy it again? I don't know. I'll see if I see it in a Winners when everything opens back up again. I don't like the applicator, and this is kind of typical with a lot of products like this. And it's designed to put it on your hair, but that's really not the effective place to put it. So I don't like that. And I tend to like scrape myself because I'm using like the tip to try and like, so that I can rub it in. But aside from that, this product actually works. It will grow existing hair reasonably well. I like it. It retails for $19 USD, which is about $24.36 Canadian. Would I pay that? No, because I typically do see stuff like this in Winners and Marshalls. And I miss them. Oh my God, I miss Winners. Shit. Typically, I would see something like this in Winners for like $5.99. So, no, I wouldn't pay that, but whatever. It does work. This just has a ton of natural ingredients in it. Like notable ingredients. Let me read you a list here. Bergamot peel water, lavender water, citrus water, peony root, ginseng, aloe, rice protein, purslane, plum, coconut juice, and most notably, trehalose. Now, trehalose is a type of sugar derived from insect cocoons. So I don't know how you feel about that one. I don't really have that much of a problem with it. That kind of sucks for the insects. I'm sorry, buddies. Interestingly enough, I did a little research. Trehalose, some fungi, bacteria, and invertebrate synthesize this to survive the freezing cold.
That's so freaking cool!
Hikari Sky's the Limit Lash Serum does what it says it's going to do. You know what it doesn't do though? This. You see this dramatic? They're really dramatic. This is, you know what? We're in an age where we know we can spot Photoshop. So that's bullshit. But anyways, don't expect that, but you will actually grow what you have. Just, it won't become fuller. I'm so sorry. All right, next product I want to talk about in my Luxebox 2020 winter box is the Morgan Taylor Nail Lacquer. I got this in the color Dancing and Romancing. It's this really beautiful nude, kind of peachy, lovely color. I love this. I really like it. The only product in this whole box I would say, like I maybe love. That's the closest thing to maybe love that I would get, and that's a stretch. That's a stretch, actually. Maybe, do I even know what love means? Maybe I don't even know what love means. Anyways, moving forward. Dancing Romancing is a great color. I really enjoy that color. I like the formula. It dries really, really fast, which is great because I don't have any patience whatsoever. And it seemed pretty chip resistant. I forgot to coat it. as well. I usually put the sesh feet on there, or feet, or whatever the heck you call that. I forgot, and it's still alive, so cool. Next product in the box is the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. So this is a mini. This is one of those mini-minis that I was talking about that have absolutely no freaking retail value. The closest equivalent is a mini from Sephora. That costs $19 Canadian. But it's still, you know, like quite a bit bigger. It's almost double the size of this thing. So, anyways, I like this a lot. This is a good product. I'm wearing it today. You'll notice that I used it to spread out and bush out the eyebrows that I've managed to grow. Thank you very much, Manakatar. So this is a perfectly clear brow setter. It's sticky as all hell. It's got this hilarious, like, I don't know why it reminds me of a platypus, but it's got this little platypus applicator kind of thing where you can lay it flat and you can like kind of like laminate your brows, or you can turn it on its side and you can brush your brows. It's a great product. I really like this. It seems to contain quite a bit, but a lot of it comes out on the applicator, so you get quite a bit of goop out on the applicator. A downside that I did find with this is if you try and build it up, Lord knows, I don't know why you would want to, but I did anyways. I don't know what I'm thinking, but if you build it up, you'll get like a residue that's obvious on there. But other than that, this is a great product. Completely clear, so it's universal, works for everybody. Next item in the box is another item with no retail value. This is the Clarence Paris Total Eye Lift Replenishing Total Eye Concentrate. So the full size of this would retail for $91 Canadian, but this little tiny guy, 0.2 ounces, yeah, it's like 7 mil, doesn't have a retail value. Unfortunately, Clarence doesn't sell this at all as a mini. I don't notice anything. Like, I don't think it did much anything, but I only used it for a week, so that's kind of not a really long time for any kind of skincare. Like, that's not being fair to skincare. Do I expect it to do anything? I mean, it definitely wasn't like revolutionary. It's all right. It does no harm. It doesn't really do anything, I don't think, but it does no harm. All right. Now let's get into the shady stuff. So fifth item in my box is the Bellapierre Peach Blossom Eyeshadow Palette. So this is a quad of shadows. You get one matte, or like one kind of like pearl, and then 3 shimmers. If you're familiar with Bellapierre, it's really quite like okay stuff that usually commands like a mid-range price, and you're like, why though? I don't hate this, like, but I don't love it either. It retails for $25 USD, which is about 32.06 Canadian. No. That's not worth that. This is very one-dimensional palette, unfortunately. You can get a couple looks out of this. The shadows don't really mesh well. Like this shimmer, what is this, Copper Mine? That doesn't really belong in here. I've tried several times to try and get a look to get out of that one, and just, I didn't like it. This is what I got today. I worked with most of these colors. I really hate that Copper Mine color though. That's just it. I don't like it. You know, honestly, I probably won't give it away because I like these 2 center shimmers. Like, I actually kind of like those. I can't really, like, completely shit on it. Like, it's not worth the price that it's worth. Like, that's definitely not makeup that's worth that. But it's not horrible or anything. Would I pay $4.99 for that in Winners? Yes. Sure. Why not? Absolutely. Do I need it? No. I wouldn't actually buy this because I have absolutely no use for this. But it's cute. Whatever. The 6th item I have in my box here is the Mirabella Sculpting Duo in the color Golden Nude. So this is one of those like mashup type things where they got both the shimmer and the matte in actual pan. I really hate that. It drives me nuts. So we got a gold highlight and then a red hued contour color in this. It's okay. It's too red for me, but also just not very pigmented. Like the contour isn't terribly pigmented and the shimmer is really shimmery. It's okay. I don't hate it, but it's not for me. It took a lot of work to try and get the contour out of the pan without it becoming shimmery as well too. So I don't want to put that much work into it. I don't need it to be that difficult. Just stop. We don't stop. Retails for $33.60 USD, which works out to about $43.10 Canadian. That is astronomically too high. Would I pay $4.99 for this in Winners? Absolutely, sure, why not? Do I want it? No, I don't actually want it. I wouldn't pay for that, but if I was looking for a duo like that, yeah, that'd be worth $4.99, and I would be okay with that, and I wouldn't be mad about it either. I'd probably use it, but it's a little too much work to dig the you know, and get without the shimmer coming out, and yeah, you know. Last item in my box is this Hikari metallic lip gloss. This is in the color Tender Heart. This isn't a lip gloss. This is some kind of like glue lacquer liquid lip thing, but like it never quite dries down. It just stays like epoxy, but it never actually dried. I hate it. You'll notice I'm not wearing it. This was just awful. And you know what? This is my official, I dislike everything that I've ever received from Hikari. I don't like this company at all. I'm so sorry, Hikari. Y'all step your shit up. This is ridiculous. This is really, really bad. It doesn't look good. Maybe this would look good on somebody else, but the texture of this, the feel of this is just horrid. You know what? For you guys, I'm going to put it on. It's a gloss, right? It's a gloss, right? So I should be able to gloss my lips with it, right? Right? It also has like one of those cheap, shitty components. Yeah, you know what this is kind of like? Like when you finish off a lollipop and you got that leftover plastic stick and then you just got it fluffy. All right, here you go. Why does this look good now? I'm mad. What the hell? I guess with this lipstick it looks okay, but this ain't a jam. Okay, so that's on. Just for you, gentle viewers. Not my color. Not my finish. Not my look. Oh, there it goes. It's starting to dry. Yeah. That's not a lip gloss at all. Like, it doesn't come off. Like, I'll give you that. Hikari, you don't come off. This is a liquid lipstick, not a liquid lip gloss. I don't know what they're talking about. It retails for $17 USD, which is $21.80 Canadian. Definitely wouldn't pay that for this, but whatever, that's besides the point. Yeah, horrid finish, horrid color for me. Sticky, icky, and I don't like it. No. I'm just gonna go fix this. Okay, that feels better. Yuck. So final thoughts about this. I mean, I paid $30 for this. Is it worth it? I don't know. No. You know what? I'm sick of being a freaking Luxebox apologist. You know, like I have been really happy with their boxes before in the past, but this, I mean, in all fairness, I really miss going to Winners. So this really did feel like I just went to Winners and I spent me a hot $20, but like, that wasn't worth $30. And none of this stuff is stuff okay, that's a lie. Lies, lies, lies. I mean, I like this stuff. This stuff, I'll mess with you. Absolutely, I'll mess with you. And I'll continue to mess with you. But like, what is this? Like, this is just cheap shit. It's not nice. This, I don't like it. I mean, okay, fine. You can't please everybody. But like, it's just, it feels like I went shopping at Winners. This wasn't horrible, okay? Like, this wasn't horrible, but it definitely could have been better. Why weren't there any Canadian products in this, for instance? Where's my Laritzi? I like Laritzi. Laritzi is like, it's always in there. Where's my Laritzi? At least you could have sent me the Canadian product this time. I mean, I want to be more generous about this. I want to, I don't want to like just be like mean about this because this has been a really rough year for everybody. Like, so I don't want to poop all over these guys because I know the border is closed in Canada. And that our dollar, I mean, the dollar isn't worse, but this has been a consistent thing I've noticed for Canadian subscription services is that we consistently have lower budget, lower quality products in our subscription boxes, which kind of blows, right? So, I mean, there's a reason for this. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but my theory is that buyers don't have the access here in Canada for the same kind of things that like, you know, like buyers in the States have. I'm still not going to cancel. I'm still going to support my Canadian quarterly subscription service. But yeah, if it weren't for the fact that I really miss shopping at Winners, I would probably be really mad about this, but I'm not as mad because I miss shopping at Winners. Guys, quick recap. My winter 2020 Luxebox, I received 7 items. I liked 6 of them. I really disliked 1 of them. I didn't love any of them. I'm not gonna lie. This came in with a Likeyness rating of 85.7, which is generous considering I didn't like love anything. So I did learn about trehalose, which is that insect cocoon sugar that's in skincare, and that's kind of cool. Ew. But aside from that, I mean, like, I feel like that's like my biggest value that I've taken out of this. I learned about trehalose. You learned about trehalose too. So yeah, I'm not going to cancel it, but I'm not super happy about this box. And I don't think anybody was this season, no. I saw a whole bunch of reviews and they all said that they hated it. Thought it was so fucking cheap. Sorry. All right, Beauty Warriors, thank you so much for joining me with this review of the Winter 2020 Luxe box. I would love to hear what you got in yours, what you thought of yours. Go off in the comments, because I know people have some feelings about the contents of this box this year. You know, like with such a year, we almost kind of feel like we should be like, shouldn't this be better? Don't we deserve better after this? So if you're listening, Luxebox, we deserve better. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me, folks. Anyways, I'll see you all later in another video super soon. Okay, bye. Luxebox today, the Winter 2020. No, you do two things. With the hands, why you do with the hands? Oh, just hands. Okay, do this right. I'm dumb. Today's a dumb day. My feet are sweaty. Okay, here we go. Oh, I'm not supposed to swear. I'm supposed to stop swearing. Oh, damn it.